Boom. Welcome to the Magentlemen podcast.
Welcome to the Magentlemen podcast. If you're here for the nth time, we love and appreciate you.
Yes, I'm Shaworski, and this is Sea and Enemy.
I and well, I've never even said my last name on here. I'm just Steve B. Okay, that's
Steve B.
that's that's what that's who I am.
Yes. And we are, just to let our audience know, we are doing quicker videos now. So we're going to get in there, we're going to get to the point, but we're still going to be hilarious and very watchable.
Yes, quickies for the audience.
Yeah, exactly. So today's topic is not freelancing, it's PAYlancing, right, Steve B?
because Steve says he doesn't work for free.
Gotta get that money. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, why is it called freelancing anyway? That's pretty.
I don't know. I just remember the old E40. Like he would always rap. He would be like, "I don't rap for free, you know. I don't freestyle. I do that pay style, you know." So I applied it to my life, like I always do with E40.
E40. Wow. Okay. That's your favorite rapper?
No, I think my favorite rapper is Tech9, honestly.
Still not a very super mainstream rapper.
No. If I had to go mainstream, oh man, that's a tough one. I don't know. I have to think about that.
You would say MC Hammer.
Yeah, Hammer.
But yeah, so we're going to talk about freelancing. What is the freelancing landscape in the M2 space? What does that look like? I guess the first place to start off is, how do you find where do you think there are like freelancing jobs out there for Magento 2 devs? What platforms do you think are best to get those?
Well, I mean, I heard about what was it, Commerce Hero through you.
Okay. Your
So
Commerce Hero is pretty good.
yeah, I haven't used the platform, but it looks great. And
Yeah.
that guy, what's his name? He puts out good quality podcasts and content.
Kalen Jordan.
Yeah, I mean that's what life's all about, is content and who puts out good podcasts. So if he does that, to me, it just speaks very highly of that platform.
Ever heard the phrase "follow the podcast" and you should find good freelancing jobs? I forget who said that, but
I
it's
don't
a
know.
famous quote.
I think it was Tech9 actually.
Yeah, he would say something like that. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But I mean, other than Commerce Hero, I think Upwork is pretty popular. Um, I see a fair amount of Magento 2 jobs there. Freelancer, not so sure how good. I see there's a lot of M2 jobs on freelancer.com, but I'm not sure like the budgets are a little thin compared to what I see on Upwork. So I mean, but
I didn't even know what. I've never heard of freelancer.com.
see, well, see, good thing we're creating this content right now, right?
Yes.
Not
Yeah.
only is the audience benefiting, you're benefiting.
Yeah. I think I know where the word came from.
Where?
So, it's like you're a knight, right? And you have a lance and you are free to roam through the kingdom and have a lance fight with any other knight. So you're a freelancer.
Um. Okay. So how does that?
Because, okay, so if you worked for specifically this nobleman or whatever, you're a knight of his realm, right?
Mhm.
You're not free to just go around lancing people. You have to check with him and you gotta, you're his
Like,
knight. You do what he says, your own man with a lance rocking around.
This is very interesting. Are you being serious right now, or are you just making this up?
I'm making it up. I think it doesn't. It's not too far, probably, from the real tale of how that got its name, though.
Okay, guys, we're gonna say this is possibly where it came from, but do not quote this podcast. Maybe like you will just find somewhere on the internet that, or people will just start thinking that that's where freelancer came from 10 years from now, and it'll just be like, it was first used in the Magentlemen podcast, or defined in the Magentlemen podcast in 2021 in January, or something like that. You know how words just like completely lose the original meaning? Anyway,
There it is. It's real, dude. The surprising history of freelance comes from actual knights lancing each other, and I just thought it
that
up.
was it.
So
That was a good um educated guest.
yeah, I thought of it when you said the word freelance.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And when, so you've done some side work or some freelancing in the past. What platform, or how did you get those gigs?
That's a good question. I want to say probably LinkedIn.
Oh,
Um,
straight from the source.
yeah, yeah. And I mean, I guess for me, one of the nice things about freelancing, obviously make sure your J job is cool with it or whatever, and you don't have any conflicts of interest. But it's nice because you'll get exposed to different technologies. And maybe there's not, I don't know, the same team or whatever, or maybe you're freelance, like just a Magento wolf howling at the Magento moon by yourself, lone wolfing it. It could be. So you
Yeah.
get to kind of mix it up a little bit, and you get burnt out from your day job, and you get to take a nice relaxing break with your night job. And then
How
you get sick of that, and then you get to go back to your day job and feel, I don't have to worry about that night job all day. Right? That's
or you're just like,
that's the cycle.
or you just wanna, your day job burns you out, and then you're like, oh man, I have to go do more work when I get home. Hopefully it's not that. Yeah, hopefully there is a kind of a contrast between the two, right?
Yeah. What about you? I mean, you're a PAYlancer.
So kind of, yeah, the same. Some I've had some luck on Upwork, and some, and I'm kind of building um a profile on, did I say Upwork before? LinkedIn. So LinkedIn came through for me a couple times, but now I'm kind of building up my Upwork profile. At first, when I signed up for Upwork, I felt like it was kind of like a long shot, because I was like, there's so many people on here who've already who like have tons and tons of reviews, and that's X, Y, and Z. But after
But they're
just
all fake profiles. It's like a dating app. They're all just
um but 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 yeah, after watching a few YouTube videos, and kind of, you know, representing myself in the best light,
Oh, I see.
spicing up the profile, I actually started to gain some traction on there. So yeah, Upwork has been pretty good to me in the
And people
past.
find you directly through Upwork?
So it's a combination of, you can submit for jobs as a dev. You can submit to jobs that you think are up your alley, and then there's also this invite to work. So some jobs aren't searchable. I think the person that's actually gonna hire you for the job, they just look at the list of people available and they send it out, and you get to write your proposal at that point. So every once in a while, I'll get a notification or an email that says, "Hey, this person would like for you to submit a proposal," and it's pretty cool. I mean, with these types of with freelancing, what do you prefer? Hourly type projects, or do you prefer projects with milestones? Or have you
hourly, definitely hourly.
Right, milestones? I feel are one. There's a lot more work involved because then I think you have to say like, well, at this time, I'm gonna get X amount of dollars when I hit this milestone, and it's just it's a little bit more painful, I guess. But have you done a contract that required for you to get paid per milestone before?
No, I mean it sounds like it's almost like it's like bidding a project.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think I've done that a long time ago, and it's almost like then you're kind of setting up milestones within the project when you'll get paid for delivering whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, because my thing with freelancing is always like I'm trying to hit some goal, either financially or whether it's like some other technology I want to get into or something. So I'll study up on it. And then it's like, well, now I have to use the skill. So let me try to find a project that needs somebody. And I mean, my thing too is like, I try not to work on the side more than like 15 hours a week. That's kind of like my limit. Um, yeah, because I gotta be protective over my main job if I'm freelancing, and just make sure I'm still fresh in the morning for it and everything. I can't be hitting it too hard. I mean, how much are you willing to put in per week on a side job or a freelance gig, whatever?
Yeah, I would say about the same. You can't go too crazy, and again, like you said before, it depends on who you work for, right? They have to be okay, and then you definitely can't just go and work for a direct competitor or something, because then you're
Right.
asking for trouble. Uh, so unless you're Elon Musk, you can't put in 100 hours a week every single week and think you're gonna rock it and just kill it all the time. So you gotta put in those boundaries.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, even I can't do that. So you
Yeah,
know,
right. Even Steve can't do that. Why do regular people think they,
don't
the
even try.
audacity? Don't.
Yeah, just knock that off.
I mean,
Um,
go ahead.
no, you're good. I was gonna say we should probably wrap it up in the interest of our quick podcast, but please, final thoughts or questions, whatever you got.
Um, yeah, I think that's it. Just safe freelancing out there.
Yeah, yep. Get your money.
Yeah.
Get paid. You know.
Don't freelance for free, okay? Just because it says free doesn't mean okay.
I mean, but the other thing I should put out there is like I recommend it. I think, get out there, get your toes in the water, see what's all happening out there in the part-time freelancy world, right? Like,
Yeah, I mean, you're definitely gonna pick up a different set of skills or build up experience faster than if you just worked on a single project. So there, besides money, you're becoming a better developer.
yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Exactly. So, yeah, it's all good. And we will sign off on that one.
um, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and see you next time at the Magentlemen World
Headquarters.
broadcast, competing against Joe Rogan for ratings 100%. Believe that.
Later.
Peace.